You put all of the Chapter 6 Season 2 Battle Pass skins on the Fortnite Island, and it's just them. It's an all-out Battle Royale. Who do you think would come out on top? Well, that's the video I'm doing today. I'm going to be going through the cinematic trailer and deciding who would be the bronze rank and who would be the Unreal winner. Now, before we get into this video, I have to ask you guys to leave a like on the video and smash subscribe. It would help me out a lot because we're trying to beat ToonSpider to a different goal because I'd recently found out ToonSpider was actually at 9,000 subscribers. So I'm setting him a new goal to get to 20,000. So if he can beat me to 20,000 subscribers, I will change my name to Code ToonSpider. Alright, now with that all said and done, use Code ToonSpider in the Fortnite item shop, and let's get into the video. Now, before we get into the actual rankings and analyzing of the cinematic trailer, there is one person who gets an automatic bronze rank because they just simply didn't appear in the trailer, and that unfortunately is Valentina. Valentina looks like a really cool character, and I think she could really kick some ass, but if we can't really see her skills in the cinematic trailer, I really can't judge her based off any of her skills, so that's why she gets the automatic bronze rank. Hopefully, we could have seen her in action, but unfortunately we did not. But let's move on to our actual analyzing in the rest of the ranks. Alright, so silver rank goes to the rapper himself, Big Dill. Now I gotta admit, he can really spit some bars because the opening track was just really cool and I liked it. But after he robbed the bank, bro is clearly either blind or deaf, or maybe even both, because he did not have apparently the eyesight to realize when Cassidy Quinn is about to hit him with the armored truck. Honestly, it was one of the funnier parts of that of the trailer because, you know, it just shows that he does not pay attention to his surroundings, which is giving him the silver rank. Because, you know, obviously in a battle royale, you're going to need to know your surroundings pretty well if you're going to want to get into a fight, because you're going to need to watch where your opponent's heading, what their next move is. You're going to want to anticipate that, and if you can't see a massive vehicle speeding towards you, I don't really think you're going to do well in a 1v1. And giving the gold rank to Keisha Cross. Now, she kind of has a similar situation, a Big Deal, but there's another factor that plays into her getting the gold rank. Now, obviously, she snatched away the bag away from Joss whenever Joss had taken down Cassidy Quinn. But here's the thing. Another person who's not paying attention to their surroundings, as Keisha Cross takes her eyes off the road for just a second to look back at her, looks back and does not notice the llama until it's too late. But there's also another factor I want to play in to her demise, and that is reaction time. Obviously, reaction time is a really good thing to have when you're going up against someone who could be stronger than you. And she unfortunately did not have the reaction time to get off the bike to stop herself from running into the llama, which is very unfortunate. If I could, I would put her way higher than this because Keisha Cross for me is just a really good skin. But based off what we saw from the trailer, she would not fare very well inside of a battle royale. And getting the platinum rank is none other than Cassidy Quinn. Now, obviously, she's got good driving skills because she was able to hit Big Deal dead on. But obviously, that doesn't really matter in a battle royale. Obviously, she's got some experience as a swordman because, you know, obviously, she's rocking 2 swords on her skin, which is really, really cool. But another thing of not paying attention, it's a huge thing that I'm going to bring up a lot. It's something I've brought up a lot in this video so far, but don't worry, I think this is the second to last skin that I'm going to bring it up with. But honestly, I think Cassidy Quinn could have potentially won. But as you see, it's not really her not paying attention with her eyes. It's not her paying attention with her ears. Because as you saw, when she opened the vault, you saw Skillet walking up to her with the kneecapper. Now, obviously, when you go in game, these things are actually pretty loud. And if you try to sneak up on someone like Skillet did in the trailer, it's not really going to work because of the noise. But obviously, Cassidy Quinn didn't pay attention to that, which ended up, and we know Skillet ended up winning the fight because Skillet was the one who ran out with the bag of gold. Now, obviously, Cassidy Quinn must be really good, but it's obviously Fortnite is all about paying attention to your surroundings. Hopefully, this stuff will not be happening in the later seasons for me to judge. Alright, and the diamond rank goes to Joss. Alright, this is the last time I swear I'm mentioning paying attention. I'm sorry, I know it's been brought up a lot in this video, but it's just so hard to see some of these skins be so oblivious to their surroundings. But the thing that puts Joss on the diamond rank is that we actually saw her. She seems to have pretty good aim because as we saw from the sticky grenade launcher, she was able to hit the exact window that Cassidy Quinn was supposed to be looking out of, blowing up the car. Obviously, she didn't finish the kill because she was so focused on getting the money. Because she was so focused on getting the money, she failed to hear Keisha Cross's motorcycle speeding up to her. The only thing that's pushing her away from the others is the fact that she also seems to be pretty good. Like, she seems to be like some sort of witch from one of her loading screens, so she might be good with chemistry, which could help out if you're in the right situation, and she seems to have pretty good aim. So that's what's separating her from the rest of these guys, which gives her diamond rank. And elite rank goes to Fletcher Kane, who takes our third spot. Now, obviously, the only scene we got with Fletcher Kane in the trailer was him sniffing the gold. But luckily, we have him as a boss, so we can really judge him based off his boss fight. Now, let's start with the obvious. His howl seems to be able to detect other players around him, which is a really good ability to have if you're in a really bad situation. Another thing is he has some pretty good durability based off his health bar. And bro can pack a punch. The only thing separating him from our top two champion and Unreal ranks is the fact that he simply does not have the strength to take either of these guys on. I can guarantee that. Now, obviously, some of you guys might disagree with me in the comments saying Fletcher Kane could definitely take on these last two guys. But, obviously, I don't think so. But I do think he definitely deserves his third spot. But I think facing off against the champion rank, he would eventually lose the battle and die. Now, with only two left, that brings us to the champion rank. And this one might surprise you guys, because it's actually Sub-Zero. Now, obviously, Sub-Zero is a really strong character. Bi-Han has taken on Scorpion himself, and I believe he has won. And so, really, it kind of surprised myself that I'm putting him a rank below the number one spot. But even though Sub-Zero has all these amazing ice powers that he could definitely use to beat, I think what he lacks is what's going to be his downfall, which I will get into with the Unreal. Now, obviously, when facing up against Fletcher Kane, I think he will dominate Fletcher Kane by just a handful. I think he will beat him pretty good. I think he will teach him a lesson. But it's just that there's these few tiny details that set Sub-Zero one spot away from Unreal. Alright, well, since we've gone through every single one of the Battle Pass skins, I think we all know who the last skin is, and the one I think would win in this Battle Royale, and that is, of course, Outlaw Midas. Now, let me explain why I think he would be able to beat Sub-Zero. First of all, this man has controlled the storm. He has been eaten by a shark, and I think he survived. Don't really remember or not. But he's also been able to escape hell itself. But the thing that I think that would set him apart from Sub-Zero is his knowledge of the island. Yes, the island has changed. But even then, Midas still knows enough about the original Fortnite island of the Chapter 2 that could help him take that knowledge from Chapter 2 and move on to all the different islands. He did so in Chapter 5. He was able to adapt to the island whenever he broke free from hell, and I think he would be able to do that exact same thing here in Chapter 6. And that's why I think Midas, with the knowledge that he has, would be able to beat Sub-Zero. Now, Of course, all Midas would have to do probably is just get close and just touch him with his golden touch. But I don't really want to touch that. I don't really want to count that. What I also think could also help him is his knowledge of the weapons. I think Midas would take the time to look at the weapons, study them, and master them. I mean, he was able to make a giant machine that was able to control the storm. I think he could pretty much master the weapons almost instantly. Alrighty, and that concludes the video. In third place in Elite Rank, we have Fletcher Kane. In second place with Champion Rank, we have Sub-Zero. And taking on the unreal crown of victory is our boy, Outlaw Midas. Now, if you guys want to see more videos like this on future seasons, make sure to go down below the video, smash like, subscribe. Toon Spider, I might beat you to 20K if you ever watch this video. And if I don't, well, you'll be seeing me rocking your code for a month. All right, that's your boy Shark. Peace.